He may not be a magician, but he'll make that dollar disappear at the concession stand. Number 2, Wyoming Indian at number 1, Lovell. First quarter, Lovell wearing the white, and they meant business early on. Jeff Lewis gets the scoring started with a 3 as the Bulldogs would score the first 5 points of the game. Wyoming Indian would battle back. Loose ball, Ron Mitchell's going to come up with it and score for the Chiefs, who would tie things up at 5 points apiece. It was going to take some hustle at times, and Lovell had some extra slack on their chain. Tyrell Harrison makes the save and gets it to Cody Savage for the finish. Not sure if they practiced that, but it worked. 7-5 Bulldogs. The long ball was the main play of this game for both sides. Harrison is wide open on the far corner. He would score in double digits with 11. Home team up 10-7. The Chiefs are the 2-time defending state champs, and they're going blow for blow with the opposition so far. Daniel Smith, not quite the range he wanted, but he'll take the 2. His team is down 1, 10-9. Watch the ball movement on this one. The Bulldogs are ready to play as Savage will fetch his team 2 more points and increase the lead to 3. Wiss would answer almost immediately. John Sounding sides with 3 of his 17, and we're tied back up again at 12. Lovell would make another move. Colin May stops, pops, and hits from the free throw line. Home team is back up 16-12. The boys from Ethany kept it close for a while. Jason Ferris will get the board and clean up the mess in his own way. The Chiefs are only down 2, 16-14. 3-2-1. Aaron Clark from about 35 feet cans it at the buzzer. Someone's been practicing. The Bulldogs led 19-14 after the first 8 minutes. Second quarter, the Bulldogs would build on the momentum. Harrison gets the swish. It's a 7-point game at 21-14. The Chiefs go back to the long ball, and it was working. Sounding sides again. There's 3 more. That gets things a little closer at 21-17. The home team could do that too. May, 3 of his 18 last year's consolation chance, pushed the score back up to 24-17. Both teams were trading baskets for a while. Ferris from the top of the key. He poured in 15. Wyoming Indian down 24-20. The Chiefs were going to the well often and kept coming up with water. Joey Aragon adds to the cause, and the visitors were just down by 1, 30-29. Lovell didn't panic. May drives, draws the defense in, and finds Savage open. He led all scorers with 22, and the Bulldogs went into the locker room up 34-29. It came down to 2 different runs in the third quarter. The Chiefs made theirs first. Aragon with another 3, 14 points for the sophomore. Chiefs are down 2. Here he is again, firing from long range. I wonder if it's something in the shoes. That color is stylish for the team. Wiss takes the lead, 35-34. The Bulldogs weren't about to lie down and play dead. Here's May, and he may score 3 more. Home team reclaims the advantage, 37-35. Back and forth things went on the long ball. This time it's Sounding sides open on the far side. Swish. That puts the Chiefs back on top again, 38-37. They didn't always go for the triple. They knew how to score 2 as well. Ferris's bucket caps off a 13-4 run. Wyoming Indian led 42-38. Then it was time for Lovell to make their move, and this is where the tide turned for good. There's 3 more from May. Home team retakes the lead, 43-42. Then Savage with a jumper, misses, collects his own rebound, and sticks it back in. The score is now 45-42. The Bulldogs are on a run. Harrison waits for the defender to go by before he lays it in. The lead is at 5, 47-42. Here comes more. Savage runs the baseline, reverse lay-in. Those doggies in the window are wagging their tail, up 49-42. Things are getting out of hand. May goes right by the defense, puts up a fadeaway, and it goes. Makes it 51-42. Let's get someone new in here. Dylan Hutgren adds to the cause with a jumper. The home team cannot be stopped, leading 53-42. We are still in the third quarter. Savage with the hook shot in traffic caps off a 17-zip run to end the third. Bulldogs led 55-42. Fourth quarter, it may have been too late, but Wyoming Indian needed to stop the bleeding. Aragon ends a 5-minute-plus scoring drought, but his team was still down 55-44. Lovell wasn't letting up. Harrison drives, nice underhanded lay-in. It's a 15-point cushion at 61-46. The cage to the doghouse was open. and there was no dog catcher to be found here. May just breezes by the defense. Whistle, bucket, 3-point play. It's out of reach at this point, 64-48. The Chiefs weren't going down without a fight. Aragon from downtown hits the bullseye. They're trying to make the score a little more respectable, 64-53. Then it's Ferris making another contribution from behind the arc. The deficit is back down to single digits, but there's just not enough time left. The visitors made a move late, but I emphasize the late part. Alvin Spoonhunter comes off the bench to drain the 3-ball, but in the end, Lovell would remain as top dog in this game. Final score, 69-61.